In the heat of 1997, a chilling crime shook Lake Charles, Louisiana. A triple murder at KK's Corner, a local convenience store, left the town reeling. Victims Marty LaBeouf, Stacey Reeves, and Nicole Guidry were found lifeless in the store's cooler. The sinister motive? Robbery. Over $10,000 in cash, checks, and money orders vanished. The Violent Crimes Task Force dug into the case, their every move heavy with the weight of justice. No stone was left unturned. A composite sketch of a man, a phantom in the store, was released. A potential drug connection even was probed. 10 days after the crime, on July 16th, the first significant bit of information was released by authorities. The task force released a composite sketch of a man who was seen in the store with another man around 11:50 p.m. on July 5th. Police described the man as being 6 foot tall and in his 20s and 30s. They believed him to be local. 3 weeks after the homicide, on Monday, July 28, 1997, KK's Corner reopened, but under a new owner. Chuck Cleckley, who would go on to be Speaker of the Louisiana House of Representatives, bought the store from his brother-in-law, Kenny Klein. Cleckley changed the name of the store to Four Corners. The case aired on America's Most Wanted on January 25, 1998, a Saturday night. Not even 2 minutes after the segment aired, detectives began receiving phone calls. 52 calls came in the night of the show and around 30 to 40 over the next 2 weeks. Lucky Delouche said detectives believed one of the men took Marty and Nicole into the cooler and shot them multiple times, while the other man forced Stacey to open the safe for him before she too was shot. Thomas Frank Cisco, a 29-year-old former Lake Charles resident who had moved to New Orleans 2 years prior, was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder in the deaths of Stacey Reeves, Marty LaBeouf, and Nicole Guidry. Cisco and Stacey Reeves were friends from high school. He had even spent time at her house. 6 months after his arrest and a year and 2 months after the case aired on America's Most Wanted, Cisco brought Richard McKelveen into the picture. In his latest iteration of events, Cisco told Deputy Corey Manuel that McKelveen was to pay him $20,000 to kill Stacey Reeves, with $10,000 up front. To be fair, not everyone believed Cisco should remain in jail. Marty's brother, Lane LaBeouf, was one of those, stating he believed Cisco when he said he wasn't the shooter and that Cisco had done his time. But for those who believe he is the shooter, or at least intricately involved in the murders, there's still a chance he could walk free. Cisco, now 54, is up for parole again in 2 years. And despite years of investigation and certainty among investigators that at least one other person was involved, only Cisco has ever been charged in the killings. The search continues for the other killer. 26 years later, the case still isn't closed. Do you think Cisco was the lone shooter, or did he have someone with him?